Please, a round of applause for our next comic, Mamey. Let her hear it.
Thank you so much for having me. Just kidding, I paid for the class. I was going to come up here regardless of anyone. Now I know what you're all thinking. You're all thinking, wow, Joy is so pretty, and you're right, I am. However, I am single right now. I notice there's a bit of a gender disparity whenever a comedian says that. Like, when a male comedian comes on stage and says, so I'm single right now, everybody goes, oh, yeah! But when a girl comedian comes on stage, everyone's like, aww. Buck up, mister. God, I hope she's funny. Yeah, what makes it even harder is that I have a lot of really attractive guy friends, and because they're all attractive, they all have girlfriends, but they don't tell me that they have a girlfriend right away. They always tell us like way later into our friendship. You get it. And it's like super annoying. My old homie. Yeah, it's always like the moment when we're hanging out and we're laughing, and I'm like, oh my god, is he flirting with me? Like, is something gonna happen here? And then he's like, yeah, you know, my girlfriend said, and I'm like, no. Everything you say from this point on is disappointing. It's ridiculous because like I'm the direct opposite of my guy friends. Like when I have a boyfriend, I tell everybody because I want everybody to know that I'm not alone. Yeah. To further my point, recently there was this guy who I really, really liked, and I saw him at a party, and I was like, you know, Joy, tonight's the night. You're gonna make a move. You're gonna be really ballsy. Sorry, I'm a lady. I don't say that. You're gonna be really ovary. And so I kissed him. I kissed him, and he kissed me back, and we're kissing for like 10 seconds, and then suddenly he goes, wait, sorry, I can't. I have a girlfriend. And I feel like 10 seconds is a really long time to kiss somebody before telling them that you have a girlfriend. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. And I thought to myself, I was like, why did it take so long? What was going through his head? Was he like, oh, ooh, no, kissing's nice. Video games are also nice. Brenda's also nice. Crap, Brenda. Disappointing. And I feel like this decade is like the worst for dating right now, because I feel like there's only really two ways to start a relationship. Like one is the way that I was hoping for, like a friend who you knew, you kiss, you fall in love, you end up together happily. Or you give up and you join Tinder. And I chose the latter. Yeah, as Anya was mentioning, Tinder is super gross. Yeah, like again, you swipe. It's an app for dating where you swipe right on a picture if you like him, swipe left if you don't, and it does have a bit of a reputation for being the hookup app, which basically means that it's easier to find a ready and gross sexual partner. And but some people do use it for dating still. I also, sidebar, I noticed that when you kind of accept the fact that you're using Tinder for dating, it's kind of like the moment right before you shoot yourself in the face. Because in both instances you have that thought of, I want to shoot myself in the face. I chose the former. Yeah. It's really awful too because like when you swipe right on somebody and if they swipe right on you, you can start a conversation. And because it's pretty like gross, like 90% of the conversations go like this. He'll be like, hi, and I'll be like, hi. And he'll be like, wanna have sex? Here's a picture of my dick that I made with emojis, and here's another picture of my dick that's a normal picture. And then I'll be like, no, I don't. And then he'll say, good, well you look like a cheap whore anyway. See you later, skank. Ouch, right? So to prove him wrong, I had sex with him because I am not a whore. And some extra happened. Guess who has money for the valet? By the way, is it $4 or $5? Because someone might have to spot me. On my Tinder profile, I do say that I'm a comedian because there's no such thing as bad publicity. Yeah. I also have a bunch of likes and dislikes. I love dogs. I'm one of those people, I must love dogs. I find dogs amazing. I found out recently that dogs can understand up to 160 words. 160 human words. That's remarkable because we don't understand any dog words. It's ridiculous. Like, sure, we understand when they're whining or when they're yelping like, yip, not like when no dog is online being like, went to the park today, someone peed on my tree, 1 star. No. Yeah. It's ridiculous. But like, if I were to say to a dog, like, roll over or play dead, they're gonna understand, even if it's the same intonation. But if a dog barks at me, that could be for like a billion things. It could be because he saw a squirrel, because he saw a mailman, because little Timmy's still stuck in a well for some reason. How many Timmys have fallen into a well being like, why do we still have wells? And then have drowned because we just don't understand our dog's warning. Like, it's ridiculous. Like 160 words? That's insane. Like, when I think about that, I'm like, wow, you dogs must be way better at your words than any of the guys I talked to on Tinder. But there was this one dog who talked to me on Tinder, and he was like, hey, you want a bone? And I was like, no, but you do. Bam! Thank you guys so much.